In times of uncertainty, it's normal to be concerned about money. You may not have lost your job, but you may be feeling anxious about what might happen to your family's financial situation. And anxiety can have a negative impact on your mental health, as well as your physical health. Figuring out where your money is going, finding ways to save more, and reducing your current expenses can help you feel more in control of your money when you're going through tough times. The two essential rules of a good financial culture are the same as: the operating account must be positive each year without any exception. The cash must constantly be in surplus. This is yet another life-sustaining piece of information, which we will reveal to you in this video, so please make every effort to watch the entire video from beginning to the end. This is Finance Advisor. In this video today, you will learn about some personal finance basics and best practices/money skills you can follow. Stick with us as we move you on to the world of saving, investments, huge returns that always flow like a spring. If you're new here, we welcome you and at the same time officially invite you to join our adorable members. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, and don't forget to smash the like and share button. Most importantly, your comment is highly welcome. First, we will flood you with 10 tips on some personal finance basics and best practices. Starting with number 1, we have learning how to manage your money well. Even when things are going well, money matters can cause stress. However, it is important to give yourself the time to learn how to manage your money properly so that you can make the best financial decisions for your family and finances. Set aside a few hours every week to improve your financial status, and 25 minutes a day or an hour on weekends to learn about money management. You'll find articles online on financial topics, including establish a budget, manage debt, track your spending to improve your finances, cut back on recurring charges, protect and improve your credit score, develop a financial plan, build an emergency fund. Taking the time to understand your finances now can help you develop an action plan to weather tough times and build a strong foundation for the future. 2. Establish a budget for your household. If you haven't budgeted for your household, now is the perfect time to do so. Money management is difficult when you don't keep track of your personal expenses, regular debt payments, and household income. Whether you choose to use a free budgeting app, the envelope system, Excel spreadsheet, creating a budget and sticking to it will help you spot problems. Find creative ways to save. Reducing your expenses will help you save money, and saving is the key to managing money in uncertain times. In addition to canceling unused online subscriptions and minimizing online shopping, look for other ways to cut your day-to-day expenses by a few naira or dollars. For instance, reduce the cost of food by reusing your table scraps. Sprout the dried beans between 2 damp paper towels, then plant them in the compost you create from your vegetable scraps, eggshells, and coffee grounds. Peppers, onions, garlic, and lettuce are other vegetables that can be grown from leftovers. Make a meal plan to make the most of the discounts at local supermarkets, and research soup and stew recipes to use up leftovers. 3. Build an emergency fund. A well-stocked emergency fund can help you through times of uncertainty. An emergency fund equivalent to 3 to 6 months of expenses helps pay for day-to-day household bills if your income suddenly stops due to job loss, illness, or other factors that may be beyond your control or your will. Even when times are tough, you can find creative ways to build your emergency fund. Start by allocating money saved from the tips above to your funds. Then take a look around your attic, garage, and basement for unused or lightly used items that you can sell through local online classifieds or Facebook groups. Small kitchen appliances, sports equipment, and seasonal clothing might be good options. 4. Minimize online shopping. When trying to cut spending, start by minimizing impulse purchases. Impulse buying hurts the budget and can complicate money management. Today, shopping online is a tempting distraction from the news in this time of uncertainty. However, it's also an easy way to overspend. Minimize your online shopping by sticking to a list and setting a maximum amount for your spending. Be self-disciplined, and once your online shopping cart includes the items on your list, proceed to checkout. Spending more time than necessary shopping online could lead to more impulse purchases. 5. Review all your expenses. What's on your direct debit list? Without regular review, it's easy to fall into the subscription trap. You fall into this trap when you pay for subscriptions to services or courses, or memberships that you no longer use. Check your credit card or bank statements to see if there are any direct debits. Cancel the ones you no longer use or need. Also, check your other current personal expenses. Review everything to find ways to reduce your expenses. Bundling services, downgrading to a more economical plan. Asking your service provider for a discount or changing it might help. You'd be surprised how easy it is to get a better price just by asking. And if you're having trouble making your payments, ask your lenders about debt consolidation or a payment plan. 6. Analysis of financial opportunities and money management. It is essential to know the tools that will make our savings become an efficient investment. We must pay much attention to what the financial market offers in this matter, looking for the lowest risk with the highest utility. Properly accounting for our income and expenses, as well as correctly analyzing ways to keep control of money, are options to look for when raising our funds. A checking account, a debit account, or credit through a card must be analyzed based on our economic capacity and financial objectives. 7. Investments in assets and tax payment. Each purchase or investment must mean growth in our finances. They should be analyzed based on their financial productivity. That is, buying real estate will be more financially productive than buying a property that may depreciate in the future. Knowing about investments will give us the tools to achieve profitable investment purchases over time. It is essential to know the characteristics of paying taxes to fulfill our contribution in a hastily manner, taking advantage of the deductible of the expenses we make in our productive activities. 8. Procurement of funds. As explained earlier, when managing our money, the necessary funds must also be considered to fulfill the obligations contracted, such as the payment of services in our home, personal commitments, family satisfaction, tuition, and other expenses. Carrying out a good plan of the necessary funds will avoid investing our money without considering these vital items for the functioning of our economy and will avoid not complying with our credit obligations. 9. Start by reassessing your finances. You may feel anxious about your financial situation, but knowing exactly where you stand is both empowering and practical. Fear reigns in uncertainty, and many admit they don't have a financial plan. Examine your financial situation and see where you really stand. This is the best way to start moving forward. 10. Do business with a specialist. Much like seeing a doctor for your physical well-being or a therapist for your mental health, meeting with a financial services professional can make all the difference in crafting a sound plan for you. Achieve your financial goals. In addition, most consultations are offered free of charge. Working with an advisor can help you develop a plan to achieve your goals, even if they seem out of reach. You can improve your money management by regularly evaluating what you're doing with money and making changes that make sense for you. Also, try to work on a budget and be strict about it. And if that doesn't work out for you, create a unique budget that works with your spending habits and your way of life. For instance, if you set up a budget, try not to go beyond the budget. And if that doesn't work for you, create another one that will work with your present spending habit that is an awesome money skill. In difficult times, it's normal to feel anxious about things you can't control. However, it's important to understand that by becoming aware of your expenses, reducing them and increasing your savings, you can make smarter financial choices now. Take steps to protect yourself and your family financially. If you love the effort we put in here to create a great content like this, kindly join us by clicking the subscribe button and activate the notification bell to be the first that will view our next interesting videos. Until next time, please write us your thoughts about today's video in the comment section below.